Hello. Hi. How are we doing today? How are we doing? I am doing good. Hello to everybody. Just waiting one more minute for more people to join in, and we're gonna get it started. In the meantime, you could practice your snake, reverse snake. Remember last class? Maybe? Who practiced? Lo engañaste, a su orgullo lastimaste, como son y lograste. Terminaste con él y pensaste encontrar a otra. Hello, Magda. Hi, darling. Layla practiced. Well done, Layla. I'm glad Layla practiced. That's one person. Maki, have you got your towel yet? Let me know when you receive it, okay? Because I sent it already like a week ago or something. So let me know, Maki, when you get it. Because if you don't get it, I need to call somebody, you know? Like, where is it? Where is it? All right, let me say my hellos to you before some more people come in. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Leila, already there with donations. Thank you so much. So, thank you, Maki. Okay, so today is a very special day. We will focus all about body rolls and reverse body rolls. This is the day. We've been doing now lady styling for a while. Yes, we had 4 weeks, then choreography, then 3 weeks, no, 2 weeks. So this is the third week, right? So I've decided we already done some a little bit more interesting movement and stuff. And I think we are ready to actually tackle the actual body rolls and reverse body rolls. So first we're gonna do them separately. And then we're gonna do them together. And then I'm gonna show you nice arm styling that you can do with them as well. So as always, we're gonna gradually build it up, but I know a lot of people struggle with their body rolls. So I thought it's just fair if we try and tackle them together. I don't wanna blow my own trumpet, but I am pretty good in explaining body rolls. So she says herself. But well, we'll wait and see. But I'm here with you, and I really want to do this so that when we do the choreography again, so that I can actually put more body rolls in, and we could do something lyrical. That would be the goal. So I hope that's exciting for you. I know a lot of girls constantly requesting for more body rolls, so hopefully that will be useful for you. Magda, you had dinner. Well, Magda, you should know better. Guys, don't eat huge dinners before bachata styling. What's going on? And Luis es aquí. Hola, Luis. Luis, ¿quieres emprender lady styling? Okay, Mariela. Oh, Mariela, thank you so much. Hi, sweetie. All right, so guys, before we start, first things first, we need to warm up our bodies because we're going to be doing body movement. Don't worry about anything else. Just give yourself some space, just like that, okay? And we're going to first do a little stretch, and then immediately we're going to go into the body roll techniques. But warm up first, so don't worry about it too much yet. One step at a time. Okay. Layla, you also just had dinner? Oh, guys. Well, supper. Okay, so nice and easy. Shoulders. Rolling them back. Shoulders up and around. Up and around. Up and around. Keep going.
Tienes aquí hablando conmigo mismo en el espejo, preguntándome por qué yo te siento lejos. Mira lo que se construyó de un simple deseo, pero sin falta.
Now, exactly the same, but relax your upper body. Nice and relax. Good. Now soften your knees. Soft and soft. Everything grows. Good. Relax. Hands forward. All the way around. All the way around.
Oye, con mucho frío. You understand that?
Keep going.
DJ Funky.
And backwards. Keep it going. Good. Hands on the hips. Lock the knees side to side. Hip and hip. Hip and hip. Keep it going. Bend the knee. One side under. One side under. Keep it going. Circle. Como antes, éramos amantes. Change direction. Hand behind, stretch to the side. Other side. Change one more time. And again. Good. Hands behind the back and on the arch. And back. Hands down. Neck to the side. And change. 1, 2, 3, and change. 1, 2, 3, and change. 1, 2, 3, back to the center. Now on the other side. 1, 2, 3, and change. 1, 2, 3, and change. Few more times. Back to the center, now down and up. Looking down, and then looking up. Few more times. One more time. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Are we ready to body roll? I really hope so. All right, so now, first things first, body roll, the one we're going to do is the big one where you're going up and down. That's why we're going to do the body roll and the reverse body roll. We are not going to do the body roll that is on the spot. So on the spot, the one that is in front, like straight line, this one, the quick one, the small one, we already done some time ago, right? It's kind of based on the same technique, but it's just here. Nothing is going down or bringing back because it's the wrong positioning. So it's going to be an angled body roll, the one that goes down and up, right? And we're going to do many different styling for that as well. Andre, hey! Chapman, hello. All right, so now what we need first is to understand that usually the preparation happens whether on 3 and 4 or 7 and 8. We don't decide usually in partner work when it's going to happen. It's the leader that decides for us. But if we're doing styling for ourselves, then we decide. But it can only happen, well, not only, but most of the time on 3 and 4 or 7, 8. So when we're going to go now into our basic step, can you see me? Yeah. Okay. So when we're going now into the basic step, these will be your options. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you see the angle? This is going to be our position for the body rolls and reverse. On 7, I take that last step, I pivot on it. On 8, I don't tap. So 8, no tapping, we keep the open position. One more time. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Angled position. Very, very important. Without this preparation, the body is like, nah. Yes? One more time. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not 90 degrees, just a corner. All right? Now, same preparation can be 3 or 4, right? So then it would be 1, 2, 3. We put the leg down, pivot, 4, no tap, and we angle in a different direction. One more time. On 1 and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's it. So this is the start. So when I say we're going to do the body roll on 7, 8 or on 8, you will know to angle one way. If we do it on 4, you know you to angle the other way. But that angle here or here is crucial. Okay? So now we can actually go through body roll. So now I'm going to be facing which way to face. I'm going to face this way. Okay? So my weight is on my right foot, on my left foot. I can't tell anymore which one is my right, which one is my left. My weight is on my left foot, okay? Weight is on my left foot, and my left foot is facing you, 90 degrees. The other leg is kind of angled, and it's pointing to that angle, and it's free, yes? Now, in order to do a really good body roll, to start with, we're going to need to make sure that the knee is completely locked. When I say locked, like completely. You can't lock now, but then you go forward and it bends. Does that make sense? It has to be completely locked because that's the leg we're going to push from in the beginning of the body roll. So once you have this position, your weight is on your left foot or whichever leg you are facing with, and then the other leg is completely locked. Now we can focus on our upper body. Lower body, locked. Upper body, there's always a little preparation before the body roll. So the body roll usually is on the spot, nothing is traveling, it's on the spot, and it rotates backwards. So what we need to have that in a good rotation is we need a little preparation. The preparation is here, inwards. My chest goes slightly in, my shoulders are forward. But never try and use the shoulders to go forward. Just think about pushing that chest slightly inwards. So you end up having like a little, this position here. Does that make sense? It's gonna be so quick, you're not gonna look bad, don't worry. So you get that position, and that's why you can now roll something backwards. Does that make sense? Because if you just here and you try to do it from here, there's no enough to roll. So that's why we prepare slightly down, and now we're gonna push our body slightly forward, just a little bit, because we want the momentum to go up. The momentum up goes back, and when it's back, now through the stomach, it starts collapsing, 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 and it finishes always with the hip. Now, when you finish, that's the only time you bend your knee. The bent knee ends up on the toe, not flat, on the toe. And I'm sitting in my hip. My shoulder matches my hip, so I have this arch. You see? We don't want to be sitting with the hip, but the body is falling forward. We want to push that body to match the hip. So, one more time. We have the position, lock the leg, everything's locked. First, prepare. Then we swing forward, upwards, backwards, through the stomach, down into the hip, and todo. One more time. We're swinging forwards, upwards, backwards, through the stomach, hip is out. Whatever happens, always remember it follows the same direction. So if you're going forwards and now you're going upwards and backwards, it's supposed to go all the way until the hip. You can't start the direction here, but then keep going that way. Does that make sense? So if you start here, now you're going backwards, everything is going backwards. Okay? And try to keep it nice and compact. Don't go too crazy with the movement. Just nice and easy, just to feel it, and then you can, make it bigger a little bit later. So one more time, position, and roll forward, up, backwards, and hip. Make sure you got that straight line. How's that feeling? Oh, Mary Lou, good, good, good. Now, let's try exactly the same thing to the other direction. Don't worry, I'm going to face many different ways, so hopefully by the end of it, you'll make sense. So now, my other leg is facing you. I have an angle, locked lower body, hands by my side, and now I do my little inwards motion. I prepare, still locked. Can you see that? Because I'm pushing from that leg, right? So I keep my body inwards, I bring it upwards, I go backwards through the stomach, push the hip, shoulder, hip together, toe. Yes? One more time. This takes forever, but we are breaking it down. One more time. Lock knee, forwards, upwards, backwards, and hip. Sitting position. Okay? Now, let's try through the basic step. So we're going to start basic here, and we're going to prepare on 8. So we're going basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Preparation. Now, Bodero will take only 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah? One more time. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Prepare. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's try to the other preparation. Now we're going to prepare on 4. Basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bodero. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Bodero. 5, 6, 7, 8. How are we feeling? Are we okay with this? Give me thumbs up if the Bodero is working. If you're okay with it, then I can show you how to get out of it, because you end up in a sitting position. But what's next? What's next? Who knows? So give me thumbs up if you're okay with that, and then I'll show you what to do next. But always, whatever happens, first thing, realize probably a lot of the times you're going to bend that knee. Anytime you bend that knee, that's when it's going to go wrong. You have to keep it straight and use that as a main holding ground to actually do the body. And then making sure that the hip ends up last. Everybody's good? Fantastic. So now, usually we do reverse Bodero to come out. But for now, I'm going to teach you how to do just the Bodero and come out. So when you do just the Bodero and you use 4 numbers, you need to immediately come back on the 4th one. So what's going to happen? You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to immediately come back. So instead of resting 2, 3, and 4, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to immediately come back. Just to give you understanding how it works with the timing. So if we're going basic and we're going to be preparing on 8, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we have the Bodero on 1, 2, 3. Come back 4 on your right foot because you need 5 to continue with your basic step. For now, one more time. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Prepare. 6, 7, 8. body roll, and 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, prepare and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And now exactly the same on 4 preparation. 5, 6, 7, prepare. 1, 2, 3, go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we need the 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. One more time. We go. 1, 2, prepare. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7. So that's how it would work if you actually want to immediately come back into your basic after the body roll and not do the reverse. Just so that you would understand how it works with the timing and you would be able to play with it no matter what. Irina, I'm totally okay with it. Fantastic, I'm glad. All right, so since that is our body roll and everybody's okay with that, now we're going to do the reverse. Reverse body roll, usually we're not gonna go down and then reverse. Very rarely. Usually reverse, we are gonna use through the body roll. So when you do finish the body roll and you have that sitting position, this is when now reverse comes in play. Reverse starts with your hip and you're gonna push it forward. When you push the hip forward, it's like Michael Jackson, right? It's just here, it's just the pelvis. A lot of the times people push the pelvis forward, but at the same time, they're raising their body up. That's a big no-no. You're going to kill most of the body roll movement. So when you do the first bit, it's just underneath. Now, you're going to push the pelvis forward, but when you do so, again, you're not coming up. You're pushing the pelvis forward, and your body naturally wants to lean back. That's very good. Then, when you start actually coming up, you're pushing your chest, and only then you finish the rest of the body. So basically, when you hear, you do a contraction, you push forward, and then you come up. That's kind of like the slow version. You have levels, right? But when it's faster, that's it. So very slowly, we're going to start with the body roll first. Keeps you practicing. 5, 6, 7 body roll. 1, 2, 3, sit. Now pelvis. 5, reverse. 6, 7, 8. Now, what happens with your weight transfer? You could finish here or there. It depends what number or what you want. It really doesn't matter. When you come back, you can finish in between the legs here, there. It doesn't matter. It's going to matter when we do the basic, but for now, it really doesn't. Okay, one more time. Oh, I have somebody. Leila has a question. Okay, coming up with our reverse. So one count, let's say 8. You both come up, tap with right leg, correct? Or you 7 coming up or 8 tap. Okay, so when you use 8 to come up, you don't have time to tap. So that's the move before. When you do the body roll, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there's no time to tap. So I just transfer my weight before I go. I don't really focus on going and tap and go. Does that make sense? So I'm here, I transfer, I'm here body roll, I transfer the weight to where I need to be, and I just continue. I don't really focus on tapping anything because I'm using my tap to shift my weight. So the most important thing that no matter where you are, that you are on the correct leg to go into your basic step. That should be your focus. Does that make sense, Leila? I hope so. So coming back into our reverse body roll. You can collect the leg, you don't collect the leg. It really depends how fast the song is. If the song is like, when you're doing here, if you're transferring, if the song is slow, you have time to collect and go. But if the song is fast, usually you're just going to go immediately into your basic step. You're not going to have time to collect the leg. So collecting the leg is a technicality that really depends on how fast the song is. So you can collect, you don't collect, whatever. But the important bit is that you shift your weight before you go. That is the important bit. So now, coming back into our reverse, sitting. When we reverse, it doesn't matter where your weight is for now. So now we're going to do into our basic step. We go here, 5, 6, 7, prepare on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do the bodro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, after 5, 6, 7, 8, we need 1. True? 1 is our right foot. So think about it. When you're coming back, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now collect the right foot because you need to go 1. Does that make sense? This is particularly to Layla. So when you reverse now, don't put your leg on your right foot. Don't shift the weight. When you do your reverse bordero, make sure your weight is in between the legs. Quickly collect the leg before you go into the base. You with me? Because otherwise you're going to get confused. Your weight is in between the legs and you don't know which timing you're going to go on. So make sure now, because you're coming back, you prepared on 8. You did 1, 2, 3, and 4. That means your reverse is 5, 6, 7, 8. You need 1. That means it's your right foot. You have to have your right foot available to continue with the base. One more time. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, prepare and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Now same thing. Prepare on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the other side, right? One more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would like to try this with music. Let me know how you feel. If you're okay, give me thumbs up. We try with music. And then I'm going to show you how to do the reverse bodro with the neck. And then, of course, the arms as well. But I need to know you're okay. Focus whether you actually feel comfortable in your own skin. If when you do the bodro or reverse bodro, you feel comfortable, most likely you're going to be okay. But if something feels really, really off, try to figure out which part is really annoying you and let me know, and we're going to try to resolve this. Loads of thumbs up. Good. Music time. Let's go. Musica. Technology is letting me down. Oh, my life. My life. I feel like I should tell you a joke now while I'm finding a different song. The one I wanted didn't work. No. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Nice and relaxed, yes? Ready? 5, 6, 7, 6, 1. Get into the rhythm. Then we're gonna do it. Todo tan hostil y llueve sí y por aquí ya no es abril y ya no sé estar y vivir. Alright, on 8. Here we go. El silencio duerme junto a mí, nuestra cama es un desierto. El invierno nos pintó con frío gris y solo aquí no sé seguir porque sin ti todo es. One more time, on 8, let's go. Basic 1. Keep going, keep going. Ready? On 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Alright, now I'm gonna practice all the time on 4. Ready? 4. Sobreviví un día más porque sufrí. Ya entendí que ya no estás aquí. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. La mitad del universo Ready? On 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. On 4. 1, 2, 3. Vienes a robarme la mitad de nuestro sueño. Y eres tú, solo tú. Ese amor que tienes. On 8. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Y eres tú. On 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. Last one. That was nice. I like the song. And it's slow. It lets you think about the body. It's a Spanish song made into bachata. So it's not bachata, but it's like a sensual bachata song. So now, if you're okay, I'm going to teach you the neck. Mariela, maybe it's my connection is stopping a lot. Stopping a lot as in the video? Guys, does any of you have a problem of seeing me? Can you see me okay? Or do you feel like my video is stopping or the music is stopping? Can you hear well? Can you see well? Please let me know. Because from my end, the way I see it and the way I hear it, everything is fine. Yeah, Mariela, then it might be you. Other girls are not having this problem, Mariela. I'm sorry, sweetie. It is your internet. Sorry, Mariela, that's you. Nobody else having this problem. I hope you can still. I hope you can still follow the class without too much interference. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, so now we're gonna do the neck. So the neck comes from the reverse body roll. When we do reverse body roll, what I want here is when you're finishing with the chest, look, the neck suddenly goes down. And it's the last one to come back. right? So from this direction as well, I'll show you when we're sitting down, when we're doing the reverse, neck to come back. Now, there's many ways. Oh, Maria, hello, darling. There's many ways that you could do that. You know, there's some moves when you do reverse bodron, you can make a bigger bend back and then the neck. But here, for the technique itself, you just need to remember that it's the last thing. And it kind of makes sense to do the neck. We're not forcing it. Our body is forcing it because when I do my hip, my body is leaning back. And then by the time my chest is going back, my head naturally, if I just relax, it naturally goes back. So that could be, you don't have to do it all the time, but that could be, or for example, if the guy standing behind you, if he's leading you this, you're not going to do the head because you're going to you're going to disable him. So don't do the head if there's somebody behind you, because you're going to go, oh, I'm so sexy. And then he's dead and you have to find another man to dance with. So the head is literally in specific occasions when whether he puts you in a specific position or there's distance, like if he's in front of you and he's bringing you forward, that's when we use the neck, not when he's behind us. Make sense? If you can see him, it's safe. Let's just say that's the rule. But the idea is that it literally is just a quick, relaxed moment with the head, and then it has to be coming back. Just when you're bringing it back, make sure you don't, again, swing the head back. It just comes back to the neutral position. Oh, Lina, I'm so glad this works out. Great. Okay, so now, very slowly, we are sitting we finished the bodro, we're sitting in our position, and we're doing reverse bodro. So that's going to be our 5, 6, head, come back. Yes? Other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, come back. So that's going to be your head. Okay? And we're going to incorporate it in our movement. But first, let's add some arms. Now, one more little thing that I think is very important to mention. I am not as good at these body movements as you are supposed to be. I have a lot of injuries. I have injuries in my neck. I have injuries in my back. So I learned how to use my body to do, can you see? Small movements in control without hurting myself. But you are supposed to be able to do it bigger and nicer. You are supposed to be better than me with these body movements. Yes? So when I say, do here, if you can actually do a wider arch before you bring the head up with control, do it. Yes? I will never do it because I'm trying to protect myself. I dance the way it's safe for me. We all have different things going on. Mine is that, so I will always arch and bring it back with control smaller. So I arch in a very like a snaky way, but mine is going to be all composed here. Yours can be a little bit big. So it's your responsibility to see how your body works. Okay, so now we're going to incorporate it in our basic steps. But first, arms. Arms, you can do many different things, but I'll show you the arms that you can actually do in a partner work. A lot of the arms that you might learn in a partner work, they do not work. So be very, very careful. When you go into other women, lady styling classes, pay attention. Some things are like really beautiful, but you need to understand it's only beautiful when you're dancing on your own. And when do you dance on your own bachata? Never. It's always in the partner work. So I'll show you something that you can actually use in the partner work. When we're going to be doing a body roll, yes, I want your arms to do this. They're going to come up towards your body, rotate, and push down. Once you are coming back, you're going to swing the arms back, and then they're going to come back. Yes? So from this direction, I show you. The palms are up. I raise it up, go towards myself, push it down, and then I swing the arms back and it comes back, and then it relaxes. Yes? Now, the idea of the first arm, we are following the wave with the arms. So because our wave is going this way, our arms are following the direction. And also it's nice because it actually is touching your body. Yes, you don't need to go, Well, I don't recommend it anyway. But the arms are going with the direction, a little twist, and pushes down the body. And then the next arm from down, exactly again, is gonna match coming up, right? Same thing from this direction. The arms are gonna come towards us and then rotate into down the body. And then with the reverse, is gonna swing back, okay? One thing as well, you can do higher and then push down, or smaller and then push down. Doesn't matter. It's just different effect, right? Big all the way down, just a longer way to go down. Small all the way down, right? And here is just normal, it's going to be the same. So we're going to try and do that while we actually dance. We start with the basic step. We're going to prepare on 8. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Preparation. My hands by my side. And now I'm doing my body roll and I'm reaching with my arms. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I'm doing reverse. My arms are going back. 5. Next 6, 7. Remember on 8. Collect. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is going to be a different animal when you put it all together. Yes? But let's try one more time. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Prepare on 8. 5, 6, 7, arms. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Swing 5, 6, 7, and down 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7. How are we feeling? Comme ci, comme ça? Oh, I'm glad you like the arm movements, Lina. Thank you. So let's try now on 4. Yes? 5, 6, 7, basic. 1, 2, prepare and go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7 on 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it happening? Kinda? How's the swing? Try if you look, usually, not always, but usually if you match your movement of the body with the movement of the arm, usually it doesn't fight, it works together. So when you are here, blah, 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 here, if you prepare your arms and you swing them at the same time as you're swinging the hip, then it's going to work together. But if you're going to do the hip and then separately the arms, it's kind of fighting. So then it's really hard to focus. They're supposed to work together, right? So when you hear blah, 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 and then prepare first, swing, head, and nice finish in front. When you're finishing, you know we did the flower before. So you could, when you go into the basic, open into the flower as well. Remember we've done that in one of our classes? Ta-da, ta-da. You could do that. But if you decide what I did and bring the arms down like this, then you have to make sure that the arms go in front. You could also do the opening. That's just different style, right? But in front. Otherwise, it looks like this. It looks like the arms are falling rather than you going down with an intention. So from here in front, it's not out like that. So really, really focus on that detail, because a little bit different position in an elbow and it already looks completely different, you know? So boom, 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 you whether have your flower, if so you choose so to do it, But for today, I'm going to be going down. And if you want drama, as if you're going to somebody. Too much. All right, one last time I'm going to try with the music, okay? 5, 6, 7, we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now on 8, here we go. 5, 6, prepare and go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6 on 4. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3. All right, I'm gonna play a song, but please talk to me. When you don't write anything, I'm really, really worried. Usually I'm getting like all sorts of comments, and now like it's silent. So when my heart is beating, it's like, are they doing it? Are they not doing it? Are they okay? Who knows? But let's try with music. All right. Something nice and relaxed. On the spot.
Tanto busqué, tanto encontré, tanto perdí, tanto gané. Tantos amores y desamores lo hicieron bien, dejándome el alma vacía. Bachata fusión presenta
Basic steps and one.
Para sanar, para enseñarme cómo vivir. Quitas mis miedos, solo te importa serme feliz. Nunca nadie lo hacía.
Ready? On 8. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So a little bit faster. Ready? On 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Let's go. On 8. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. We're gonna try on 4 now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Ready? Let's go on 4. Okay, ready? On 8. 5, 6, 7. Ready? Let's go. All right, now on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. One more time on 4. Quisiera bajar las estrellas para regalarte una de ellas que brille en tus noches y amanecer. On 8, here we go. 9. Para siempre ser regalo. One more time. 8. Slow.
Y siempre cuidar tu sonrisa.
Oh, another beautiful song. Well then, how are you feeling? Oh, I have some comments now. Ah, finally, we woke up. Your arms are just busy practicing. Okay. Sasha, you have difficulty incorporating the arms. What seems to be the struggle, Sasha? Is it timing or just matching the body movement? Your shoulder hurts. Okay. So now, couple of things then to help you out before we do it again. Okay. How are we doing with time? Okay, we have time. So a couple of things now to brush off, and we're going to practice one more time with music. So if you have any questions, this is your time. Yeah, just keep asking, and I'm going to answer one by one. So anytime you know your body, as I said, I have slip discs in my neck, in my back. It's tragic. So I've learned how to adapt the positions so I could do them. So there's technique, you know, how different things work in a partner work, you can't avoid it. But how big or what kind of movement is going to be, I decide. Make sense? So, for example, if I know my shoulders hurt, like if I have some sort of problem in my shoulder or something, so then don't swing your shoulders like this in a rotation manner. Then, when you're coming back, swing the shoulders a little bit more around. So, look, I'll do it from here so you could see it. Instead of doing like this, can you see? That's the shoulder rotation. Instead, do this around. Can you see that? Or you can even do around and then up. So that's for the shoulders, for example. So learn how to readapt. Always remember, there's no like, you have to do this way. No, if you're in pain, surely there's another way. Ooh, I think I just rhymed. So does that make sense? So that's would be for the shoulders, for example, right? Around, and it's beautiful. For example, you could even when you're coming back, do a little rotation here, whatever, and it's just as special. Now, if you find it difficult to match the arms with the body, when you now finish this class on your own, when you're practicing, practice slow and really feel like my arms are not moving separate. It's influenced by my body. So if my body is going forward, can you see my arms going that way as well? Do you know what I mean? It's not that I'm thinking I need to do the arms while I'm doing the body and it's like manic, right? I'm using my body to use my arms. Now my body's moving back, my arms moving back. My body's going down, my arms going down. Now my hip is going here, I prepare, and then arms go back, and then I need to bring my arms up, and now my arms are bringing my upper body. So, Sasha, when you're practicing, if you try to practice like that slowly and think about that your body is leaving your arms here all the way, and then in the end, your arms and the shoulder is bringing your upper body back, then you might find a little bit more harmony in how you do that. Yes? Oh, Hannah, thank you for your donation, by the way. Thank you, darling, so much, Hannah. Thank you. So, matching the movement, yes. So I think that's Sasha's going to be for you, the place. The other thing, guys, so just to put it in perspective, what happens in a partner work? So in a partner work, a lot of the times, if the guy is behind you, yes, if he's leading you behind and you are in front in this position, you know, for sensual bachata, for example. So then your hand, the one that his hand is on your stomach, the other hand is here, and your upper hand is there, right, on top of his. That's your position. So then you cannot use this arm because he's holding it. You can't do both arms, but you end up using the outside arm. So, for example, when he's doing the bodero, you can do the arm back on his arm, little up and down, or you can do a bigger one and down. But it goes straight immediately onto his arm because you don't know what he's going to do next. If he does the reverse, then when you do the reverse, it's the outside arm. So you can actually swing that arm up around your head or back to the position. And that's how it works. It's the same in the other direction. Then it will be the other arm that is swinging And if you're doing the other arm that I showed you for shoulder problems, then you swing around here and bring it back. So that's how it would work if he's behind you. If he's in front of you, most likely he's holding two hands. So you're not going to be using hands, you're going to be using just the body movement. But if he's, for example, making you walk forward with the reverse, that's when you also can do the head, even if you can't do the arms. If your arms are free and he's using the hip only to lead you, that's when you can do both arms when you're going back. So that's a little detail just to keep in mind in the partner work. So when you go eventually, into our partner dance, that's how we know when it's appropriate to use the arm and when it's not. I hope that's useful. All right, so now our final song is coming up. Make sure if you have any last questions, you ask them. But I hope you enjoyed this because I really wanted to do properly the body roll and the reverse and do some arms and the neck and break it down. Because when the choreo is going to be happening, I feel like if we do some lyrical bachata choreo next week, not next week, the week after, if we're going to do the nice and like some sort of soft choreo, it will be nice to do the body rolls and the arms and all of the rest. So I really wanted you to learn it properly. All right, let's go. Last song. Last song. Oh my God, what can I play for you? I'm sure you know this song as well. So this song actually is originally a reggaeton by Malumo and it's been made in bachata central song. Okay, here we go. 6, 7, 1. Ready? On the 8. Here we go.
Tú me partiste el corazón, pero mi amor no hay problema, no, no. Y ahora puedo regalar.
Let's go one more time. 1, 8.
Un pedacito a cada nena, solo un pedacito me partiste el corazón. Ay, mi corazón, pero mi amor no hay problema, no, no. Y ahora puedo regalar.
Let's go. 1, 8.
Un pedacito a cada nena, solo un pedacito. Cuando vienes no conoces cuentos, mami. Desde tu siempre estuve para ti. Te analizaron cuál era el problema.
Ready? This time on 4. Here we go. 4.
Ahora me tocó a mí cambiar el sistema. Ando completando el me partí el corazón sin tanta pena. Ahora te tengo junto ay, no te obligando para ti ya no hay.
Let's go on 4.
Porque no debes ir a Dios. Yo quiero repartir lo que pasado. Ahora te digo goodbye.
Music change. 5, 6, 7, 6, 1.
Ay, mi corazón, pero mi amor no va
Okay, 1, 8. Here we go.
yo ahora quiero regalar un pedacito a cada nena, solo un pedacito. Yo no vengas más con esos cuentos, mami. Sé que cuando te sube para mí, que me avisaron cuál era el problema. Solo prometo porque más allá. Porque no debes ir a Dios, yo quiero repartir lo que ha pasado.
1, 8. Here we go.
Ahora te digo goodbye, no te obligas a ti ya no hay. Tú me partiste
Music change. Ready?
ay, mi corazón.
5, 6, 1, 4. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's it. Well done, well done, well done. Ooh la la, we tackled the body rolls. Can you believe it? Oh, Mary Lou, thank you so much for your donation, sweetie. Thank you very much. Okay, we have Lena asking question. When we are just in the basic step, how do we move the shoulders or do we move the chest? So when you're doing your basic step, you have many options. When you're dancing with a partner, you usually don't have that options because he's holding your hands. So if you're moving your shoulders while he's holding your hands, it's going to annoy him because you're going to be moving the arms, right? And you're supposed to be following. So when he's holding your hands, we don't really move around here. We more move around with the hip. Make sense? Now, if you are dancing on your own, we usually do the circles with the hands. There's many options, but usually we do the circles with the arms, and also we have shoulder rotation. And usually the shoulder rotation is the opposite, right? If I'm going to go with my, which leg is this? I'm telling you, I'm right, left, who knows? So if I'm going to my right, usually it's the left shoulder that's going to be rolling backwards. If I'm going with my left, wow, it's a difficult day for me today. If I'm going on the left, then it's the right shoulder that's going to roll backwards as a rule. Yes, that kind of goes you going, Lina. But there is literally week one. If you go to my channel and you go to the live videos, bachata classes, week one, the first video I've ever done, literally breaks down not only slowly all the shoulders and all the hands, it actually shows different arms, shifting weight, everything, all of the basic little movements that you have to do in the basic steps. So if it's something that is of interest for you, just go to my channel after, whenever you have time, and just look. There's like a whole hour, again, explaining detail to detail how to use your arms, how to use the wrists, the shoulders, everything. So that's going to be broken down to you. Luis, técnica está excelente para practicar y entender fluidos comprar. Muchas gracias, profesor. De nada, Luis. Me encanta que tú con nosotros aquí, con chicas, practicar esa técnica. Gracias, Luis. Muy gracias. And Marilu, thank you so much for your donation. Okay, well, officially, we have finished the challenge for body rolls and reverse body rolls. Woo, woo. And next week, I am so excited because I'm going to show you the difference between body rolls and body waves. And we're going to crack those body waves in many different ways. Maybe some of them you even haven't done before. So we shall see. But if you crack that, then we are ready for whatever. Yes? And of course, that's going to be next week. And of course, now we're going to have 15 minutes break, and 6:45, we're going to have salsa. So if you're joining me for salsa as well, we're going to be learning completely different things. We're going to actually learn some footwork and some styling with that as well. Sure, that's it. First class finished. Time goes so quickly. And guys, these classes are based on donations. So whoever is donating money, I really appreciate. These classes are free because everybody's in a different place in life. Not everybody can afford the classes these days. That's why it's absolutely free for everybody to join in whenever you want. But for those who can afford it and give me something, I really appreciate it. That means a lot. It goes to my budget, and I really, really, really appreciate it. Lina, sí, yo no hablo muy bien. Entiendo más o menos, Lina, todo, pero no tengo bien gramática, no tengo práctica. Necesito a chicos como tú que hablar conmigo en español. My pleasure, Maki, Hannah. Excellent. Thank you so much. Mariela, I hope by the end your connection was better. I hope, Mariela, you ended up understanding the class, and I hope you heard the music as well. I'm sorry, Mariela, the connection was not good for you. All right, guys, I hope to see you in salsa. If you like salsa, don't go too far. Come back, just click the salsa link, and I'll see you there. If not, maybe I'll see you on Saturday in my live videos or next Sunday. Adios. Goodbye for now.